What is documented information in ISO 9001? Documented information is the modern term that replaced the old concepts of documents and records in previous versions of the standard. It covers everything from procedures and policies to completed forms and audit reports. In the next few minutes, we will explore what documented information means, how to create and control it, and why getting it right is essential for a functioning QMS. Let us get started. Let us begin by understanding what documented information means and how it differs from the older terminology. ISO 9001 Clause 7.5 establishes the requirements for creating, updating, and controlling documented information within the QMS. ISO 9001 specifies certain documented information that must exist, such as the quality policy, quality objectives, scope of the QMS, and various records. Beyond these mandatory items, the organization decides what additional documentation is needed for the effectiveness of its QMS. A small company may need far less documentation than a large manufacturer. When creating or updating documented information, ISO 9001 requires appropriate identification and description, such as a title, date, author, or reference number. The format and medium must be suitable, whether that is paper, electronic, or any other medium. And each document must go through a review and approval process to confirm it is adequate before use. Controlling documented information means ensuring it is available and suitable for use where and when it is needed, while also being adequately protected against loss of confidentiality, improper use, or loss of integrity. We need to make sure people can find the right version of the right document at the right time. Some documented information serves as evidence of activities performed, which is what we used to call records. These must be retained for defined periods to demonstrate conformity, support traceability, and provide evidence during audits. Retention periods should consider legal, regulatory, and contractual requirements, as well as the organization's own needs. The organization must control the distribution of, access to, retrieval of, and use of documented information. This includes managing documents of external origin that the organization determines are necessary for the QMS, such as customer specifications, regulatory requirements, and industry standards. Access controls prevent unauthorized changes while ensuring the right people can find what they need. Four concepts are central to understanding documented information in ISO 9001. Documented information is the unified term that ISO 9001, 2015 introduced to replace the separate concepts of documents and records from the 2008 version. It encompasses both the information itself and the medium on which it is contained. This gives organizations flexibility to use any format, from paper to electronic systems to cloud-based platforms, as long as the information is properly controlled. Document control is the discipline of managing the entire life cycle of documented information. This includes creation, review, approval, distribution, use, storage, and eventual disposition. Effective document control prevents people from working with outdated versions, ensures changes are properly authorized, and maintains the integrity of the QMS documentation. Record retention ensures that evidence of completed activities is preserved for as long as it is needed. Retention periods should be defined based on legal requirements, contractual obligations, and the organization's own needs. We need a systematic approach to determining how long records are kept and how they are eventually disposed of when they are no longer required. Version control tracks the history of changes to documented information, so we always know which version is current and what changed between versions. Every revision should be identifiable, and obsolete versions should be clearly marked or removed from points of use. Without robust version control, people may inadvertently use outdated procedures, leading to nonconformities. Now let us look at practical approaches to controlling documented information effectively in the real world. Effective document control balances rigor with practicality, ensuring information is controlled without creating unnecessary bureaucracy. A document management system, whether it is a dedicated software platform or a well-structured shared drive, provides the foundation for effective document control. It should support version tracking, access controls, approval workflows, and searchability. The system we choose should match our organization's size and complexity rather than being overly sophisticated for our needs. A consistent numbering and naming convention makes it easy to identify, locate, and reference documented information. We should establish a scheme that includes the document type, the process or function it belongs to, a unique identifier, and the current version. When everyone follows the same convention, finding the right document becomes straightforward rather than a treasure hunt. Documents become outdated if they are not reviewed regularly. We should establish planned review cycles, typically annual for most QMS documents, to verify that each document still accurately reflects current practices. Review dates should be tracked, and document owners should be held accountable for completing reviews on time and updating content where practices have changed. The best document control system in the world fails if people do not know how to use it. We need to train everyone on where to find controlled documents, how to verify they are using the current version, what to do if they find an error, and how to request changes. This training should be part of the induction process for new employees and refreshed periodically. Let us recap the essential points about documented information in ISO 9001. To master ISO 9001 and prepare for the 2026 revision, enroll in the full course. Link in the description. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. See you in the next video.